Hello, family. Welcome to this service code. On this service code, I want to take a look at Apostle Johnson Suleman, who talked about the impact of Reverend Dr. Umo Upai. Umo Upai died at the age of 80 years last month. He talked about his positive impact. He talked about the impact of Benny and impact of this Christ Apostolic Church founders, Ayo Babalola. So I want you to take your time to watch what Apostle Johnson Suleman has to say about the late Reverend impact before he dies. Watch. I'll be right back.
It was in this UBTH, Benin, that they admitted me and said that all my intestines were sliced. 1999, that I will not survive 2 months. My intestines were sliced because I did 19 days fast, no water, no food. So my intestines were sliced. It was window. I passed. They admitted me. It was window. I jumped window with stomach because some of our serious brothers carried me to the hospital. I jumped window, had my stomach like that. I couldn't walk. I was holding the wall. About 3 days, I came back. The doctor ran to another x-ray. The intestines are joined. Spend time, sir. Now, I don't recommend you to go and do 19 days dry fasting. I don't recommend you to do that. But I'm just telling you, spend time. A man called Apostle Babalola walked with God. I had somebody say Babalola died poor. He's a good man, so I won't say anything. But if Babalola was covetous, he would not have died poor. Those were men that were giving everything they had. People come to their house to feed and eat, and they were liberal. Today, somebody's on the phone chatting, 2 hours chatting. When it's time to pray, you are nodding. What happened? What happened to us? The River State government, some years ago, invited me for a vigil, a miracle night. Remain standing, I'm about to pray. And I said, when am I preaching? They say, you're going to be preaching by 2. Because the first speaker will be rounding up 1:30. We need to do praise. Frank Edwards was just coming up then. We need to do praise with one young man called Frank. You sing, then you will come up. I said, okay, so that means I'll be there by 1. I want to join the praise. Maybe towards the end of the first speaker. I said, by the way, who is the first speaker? They said, Dr. Umo Upai. You put me. And Umo Upai will finish. I will come. I said, no. When is it starting? They say 11. I was there 10:30. They put my seats by this man of God. Great man. He's gone to heaven now. He's gone to heaven now. And watch, let me tell you why I'm giving this testimony. This man now stood, put his hand on the pulpit. 11:30. No, 11:20 something. And started worshiping. And began to worship. And began to worship. I was there. Because I didn't want to, I just wanted him to just take us through. When he finished, I'll say, well, the man of God has said everything. Let's pray. This man started worshiping from past 11, past 12, past 1, past 2. He forgot we were still here. The man has gone with his eyes shut. Past 11, past 12, past 1, past 2. He has not preached though. He was still worshiping. From song to song, song to song, song to song, song to song. 3 hours. That was a reflection of what the man does secretly. When he finished, some minutes to 3, he now says, sit down, that he wants to preach. How can I come after that? What am I coming to say? He finished some minutes to 4, past 4. They gave me the microphone. I said, oh, to do what now? I'm blessed by this. 3 hours. Pastor Benny went to Korea, South Korea, to preach for Young Cho. When they finished the morning session, very early, they needed to have a long rest for the next session, which was a vigil. Young Cho's wife brought food on the dining. Pastor Benny made a big mistake. He told Young Cho to bless the food. Young Cho blessed the food for 8 hours. He's blessing food. The guy was gone. Pastor Benny said he slept on the dining. He woke up. He still saw the man. Pastor Benny slept again. Raised up. He said, So he waited. When the man was finished, 8 hours. The wife took the food to the microwave, brought it, and Pastor Yongicho was about to pray. Pastor Ben said, hey! Okay. Men that are their life is about the secret place. Shato kaparatas adulam.
Yes, that's the video. They call this man God's general, like Ayo Babalola and Dr. Rev Umo Upai. They call them God's general. Their impact is there for people to see. A lot of life has been saved. A lot of people have learned from them, and they are walking in the right path. A lot of revival that has been done through them. A lot of life has been saved. I know about Babalola much, but I don't know much about Rev Umo Upai, but I believe a lot of life have been saved. I know the story of Babalola that in Ekiti State, if you go to preach where the Sangoma, the herbalist, where they are, he will preach Christ to them to the extent that they will bring all their juju, all their jars, all their shrine, they will bring it and they will burn it. And they will give their life to Christ. They will surrender to Jesus. So, this is commendable because these guys have made their footstep, which a lot of people are following. They've made a positive impact. They've touched life in a positive way. That is why a lot of people are saying this and that about them, which is really, very good. It's good because they teach Christ, they talk about Christ, they preach the gospel, they pass the message, which is very important. And Pastor Johnson Suleman was one of the benefactor, or who learned or who knows about their impact. So I said, if you know about any of these men impact, God's general impact, drop it in the comment section, etc. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, and share. God bless.